You were one of the first mainstream reality stars to get into the OnlyFans game. What made you want to do it?
Um, to be honest, like I think I always post raunchy content. Like I always I'm a big fan of just like, you know what, we're only going to be in this body once, we're only this age once, we may as well just get our meat out and have a great time. So like I was always posting stuff like that on Instagram regardless. And then I had like a few stories and stuff being like taken down. And I was like, oh, I could actually lose my account here. So for me, I'm like, and also I do spend a lot of time like engaging people in my comments and trying to reply to as many comments as possible. And I was like, why don't I just stop being a pussy, make the jump, make the transition over to OnlyFans and be a little bit more curated and a little bit more engaged, and put all this engagement and time that I want to put into this stuff over on this other platform and post the content that I want that's not going to get taken down.
Yeah, there's always so much curiosity, I think, for fans who are not subscribers on OnlyFans as to what celebrities are actually posting on their OnlyFans pages. How would you describe your content over there? Do you have any boundaries?
Well, I did, to be honest, I filmed a sex tape not too long ago, so I'm not too sure how when that's coming up. I'm just trying to figure out with my publicist and the rest of my team if it's actually a good idea. But to be honest, there's not really many limitations. I just don't care. I went on a show where we're meant to be horny, and we're all horny individuals, so like nothing's really changed. So I'm just kind of just fitting into my character a little bit, I guess.
I love it. Now, can you tell me who your sex tape co-star is?
No, it's just some other influencer.
Gotcha. Okay. And is she also anticipating the release of this sex tape in the future?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think she's got it ready to roll. There's like 3 of them, I think.
Okay. All right. So when you filmed it, did you make it with the intention that it would probably come out at some point?
I was just like, at some point in my career, something is gonna get leaked, and I may as well do it before anyone else, so that like no one's like shocked and like, oh my god, there's this business, like I think the sex tape, we did film it with like intent. Like I was literally holding her up with her legs around my head. Like I was just doing shit that I probably normally wouldn't do on an average like Tuesday morning, but yeah, it's pretty intense.
Harry, where do you find the confidence to be this open with your sexuality and just every part of who you are as a person on social media?
I think that when you find yourself and you realize who you are, or that you actually don't really care about other people's opinions, then you're going to be like truly happy. Like I'm very blessed that my mom and my dad, like we've got a very like open relationship where I would always be like, oh, I'd tell her if I like hooked up with this girl or experiences or stuff like that. And like same with my dad, like we've got our family doesn't have any secrets. So I think I've been very blessed with a family that's open-minded and accepting in like any way, shape or form. And I guess just growing up and then realizing that like, we're only here like once, like I'll never get today again. So like, I don't want to sit here and feel sorry for myself or sad about things. I just want to be happy and enjoy the moment and keep moving forward, because the like time is the only thing that just doesn't stop moving. So it's like, why would I just sit here and be sad with my time when I can just be happy? Like whenever I'm like sad about something, I just change my mindset and I'm like, you know what, let's be happy. Like let's keep moving forward. And if I'm upset about my body, like I did a photo shoot not too long ago and I was like, oh, I look a little bit bloated. I'm like, okay, well, let's not be sad about that. There's changes that we can make and we can keep moving forward and we can be better and be a better version of ourselves tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm sure the support from your parents certainly helps. And it's great that you have a good relationship with them. I'm curious to know, what do they think of your OnlyFans career and how would they react to the release of a sex tape?
So they've actually seen me have sex on 2 shows now. It was Taught to Handle and the first show that I was on. So I don't think that they're surprised. They'll be surprised at all. Like obviously I haven't told my mom, but I just, again, like the biggest thing for me is like just doing it and asking for forgiveness later. I just don't think they're going to care too much when I buy them a house,
Now, society has become so open lately and OnlyFans is so mainstream now, but for the people who are still critical of the platform, what do you say to those haters?
Um, I just think that I get it. I get that people are close-minded about stuff, but then again, it's just there's just more and more creators. There's more and more people joining this platform every single day. You don't have like a lot of the content isn't actually sexual. You're just more about engaging with people and talking to people like day in, day out, learning about their stuff. Like honestly, there's a lot of creators that even just go on there to release music or sing songs or do podcasts and stuff like that. Like if you are skeptical about OnlyFans, like stop looking at all the sexual stuff and start looking at like the normal stuff, or just be a little bit more open-minded and understand that that it's real people getting to learn about each other's days. Like I guess I understand it because I was a little bit skeptical at the start and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But I think it was just because when OnlyFans first launched, a lot of people were just going crazy with like sexual content and stuff like that. Now it's a little bit more wholesome, but it just depends on who you subscribe to. I just think that it isn't something that's going to go away. And I think the longer it's like, I feel like it's going to be here for a long time and it's going to be more and more accepted. And I think it's about time that, creators could have a platform where they can post whatever they want, say whatever they want, and be whoever they want.
Yeah, very well said. Who do you subscribe to on OnlyFans?
Oh my God. Like 20 people.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's for research purposes. You just have to you just have to see what's going on. My secret name is Peter. I call myself Peter Parker on there. So if there's anyone reading this or listening and they have Peter Parker that's messaging them, it's me.